Alright, so making a new video here on your rear sprocket change. This rear sprocket's just like anything else for this bike. If you go on eBay or Google and look for a SSR300 rear sprocket, you're going to see a whole lot of stuff, but you probably ain't going to see a rear sprocket for SSR300. So I'm just showing you what'll fit and just the sprocket's going to fit your bike. And it's the same as the decals I told you on the side of the bike. If you get a sprocket for a 2016 Honda CRF 250R, you're going to be in good shape. Same bolt pattern, and really it's basically just a Honda. It's just a Honda gear. I mean, it fits dang near every Honda you can think of. But you can see here's the primary drives the brand. It's a 51 tooth. So the reason I'm changing this thing out, your factory rear sprocket, if you can see it right there, it's a 48 tooth. So I'm changing it to this 51 tooth, and the reason for that is this last race I spent a lot of my time in first gear, most of my time in first gear. You know, there's just a lot of mud, deep ruts, and the ruts got worse and worse. So I was spending a lot of time in first gear, and I'm hoping by changing this sprocket, gearing it down, I can stay in second gear instead of first. And if I was doing 5 or 6 miles an hour in first gear all day Saturday, I'm hoping to keep it in second and maybe do 8 or 9 miles an hour. And while that don't seem like a big deal, you figure an hour and a half, 2 or 3 more miles an hour faster. That's pretty significant over an hour and a half long race. So I'm gonna take that factory sprocket off, and I'll show you what they look like side by side, and we'll look at it. Alright, so there it is off the bike. You can see how much bigger that 51 tooth sprocket is than that 48 tooth. It's kind of got me thinking now I may have to go get a longer chain. I'm gonna put it on and see, but that tire was kind of close as it was, so I believe I'm probably gonna have to go buy a longer chain down at the motorcycle dealership. So I'm gonna get it back on, see what it does. But I just wanted to let you see how much bigger a 51 tooth would be than the factory 48 tooth. All right, so here we are a day later. You can see the fancy gold chain is gone. I was right. That big sprocket, the chain was too short. It ended up about 2 links too short. So anyway, if you ended up going with a bigger sprocket like that, you're gonna have to buy a chain. About 30 bucks just for this old black 520 black chain. You can see right there I kept the gold master link keeper off that other chain, so if I have to work on it again, my old ass will be able to see it a little better. But yeah, it turned out pretty good. One thing keep in mind, if you want to get one of them fancy chains, I had a green chain on my Kawasaki. They look really good when you get them new, but they are hard as hell to keep clean. We've put them on our street bikes, and on your street bikes, you get grease on them, and that's hard to clean off. But on a dirt bike, you're getting grease and dirt mixed together, and man, it's really hard to clean. You can see on this gold chain here, it looks clean probably in the video, but and you can clean it way better than that, but it's just a pain in the ass, man. So anyway, black chain it is, and like I say, it's about a $50 sprocket with tax and $30 worth of chain, so that's about an $80 worth right there. And if you're just riding for kicks out in the woods or whatever, you don't have to do all this. I just wanted to get a reference out there. So if you want to get a smaller sprocket, try to get more top end or a size bigger than what I got, or what, I just wanted to put something out there where you'd know what to get, because like I said, if you look for it for SSR300, you're not going to find it. So maybe that'll help somebody get a sprocket if you decide you want to get a different sprocket. Another thing I want to mention is this motor. I've had a few people comment about looking for pieces and parts to this motor, and really I've told them to you can go to your dealer and get them to order the parts you need. But if you go on eBay or try to Google SSR300 motor, It's just like the sprocket. You ain't gonna see nothing on it. So what you're gonna look for, if you go on eBay, you want to put zongshen NC250. I think that's what it is. ZONGSHEN NC250, and I'll put it in the description below just so you know exactly. Hell, I might be saying it wrong. That zongshen sounds like a crazy foreign name, but hell, I remember when Toyota sounded like a crazy foreign name. So anyway, everything I've seen about that motor, they put it on a whole bunch of different people use that motor. SSR is putting in this dirt bike, but you see a lot of good stuff about them. They seem to be really good motors, and I hope it's right. I'll know at the end of this season what we got. But like I say, if you look that up, just keep in mind, so that's an NC250 is what I'm showing you. This is a 300. So this jug right here, this is the big bore to make it a 300. So stay away from the jug part of the NC250. But from right here, this jug, this case, everything here, this cover for you, front sprocket, everything in there, that's going to be the same as the 250. They've got SSR branded on the side of this on each side, but hell, if you needed a side cover, it don't matter if it says SSR, especially if you can get it $100 cheaper. I damn sure wouldn't care if it said SSR. But I just wanted to get that out there too. They, like I say, they got gear shifters, all kinds of billet covers and plugs and shit to put all over the place if you wanted to pretty your bike up. But I just wanted to get that out there too, just something else you might want to check into if you was looking for parts or thinking about getting one of these and wasn't sure about getting parts. So you can check that out. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully this will help somebody, and we'll see you next time.